The Power of Michelle Yeoh, Ballet, Stunts, Stardom, written by David Xiao, illustrated by Safara Jaffney. Little Michelle Yeoh of Ipoh had big dreams. She wanted to be Malaysia's very first prima ballerina. Michelle knew that, with hard work, she could make her dreams come true. But back then, no one could have imagined what a massive superstar Michelle would become. That's Michelle power. Michelle did her best at everything. She began her ballet lessons when she was just 4 years old. Stretching, leaping, spinning, twirling, Michelle spent hours practicing with thoughts of sugar plum fairies and swan princesses dancing in her head. When she wasn't practicing ballet, Michelle made a splash in sports. She passionately plunged into diving, swimming, and squash competitions. She even won the National Junior Squash Championship. On the weekends, Michelle's parents would take her to the cinema. Dad liked Tarzan films. Mum enjoyed romance and monster movies. Michelle loved them all. But she never dreamed she'd be a star of the silver screen one day. After Michelle turned 15, her parents sent her to the Hammond School in England, a sister school to the Royal Academy of Dance. It was an exciting time. A new country, a new school, a new group of friends, and lots of ballet. Michelle just loved it. Just as her dreams seemed to be coming true, snap, Michelle suffered a bad back injury. Then a doctor told her the terrible news. She would never be a ballerina. Michelle was shattered. She did not know what to do. Her principal encouraged Michelle to be a choreographer or a teacher instead. So Michelle studied dance and drama in college. But there was one big problem: stage fright. She was terrified of speaking in front of people. Michelle managed her fear by working hard and earning her degree. Then she hoped to open a ballet school. Mum had other plans. She entered Michelle into the Miss Malaysia pageant. Mum thought it would be a good experience for her. She would have to speak before an audience to compete for the crown. Michelle felt like there was a kaleidoscope of butterflies dancing in her belly. She also knew she had the power to fight her stage fright, and that's just what Michelle did. She impressed the judges so much that she won the crown. Then she entered the Miss World pageant. Although Michelle still had butterflies, she stood before the world and bravely introduced herself as Miss Malaysia. Michelle did not win the pageant, but a while later she filmed a TV commercial with a famous Hong Kong movie star, Jackie Chan. The studio bosses really liked Michelle and offered her a chance to star in their Cantonese language movies. There were two big problems. One, Michelle could not speak or read Cantonese very well. Two, she still had stage fright. Though acting in Cantonese would be a challenge, Michelle accepted the offer. She was determined to fight her fears and work hard to make a success of things. While filming her first movie, The Owl vs. Bumbo, Michelle took an interest in the fight scenes. They looked just like dance steps. She was sure she could use her ballet training to perform stunts too. Some people wondered if she was up to the task. Michelle was determined to give it a shot. So, the stuntmen taught her martial arts moves and how to do them safely. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Yuck! Michelle ducked, rolled, flipped, hit, kicked, swerved, and lunged. She wanted to prove she would not cry if she got hurt. After a lot of training, she was ready for action. Wacha! Ha! Kwa! Michelle performed all her own stunts for her movie, Yes, Madam. Whenever she got injured, she just powered on. She was so busy that there was no time to worry about her stage fright. By the end of filming, Michelle was a bona fide, bruised, black and blue action movie star. Since then, Michelle has thrilled audiences with her amazing stunts. She's ridden a motorcycle onto a speeding train, jumped out of windows, and leaped onto rooftops. It's not surprising that Michelle is a hero to millions of movie fans around the world. And she's a real-life hero too. Her superpower is helping those in need. As a United Nations Goodwill Ambassador, Michelle works hard to bring attention to causes close to her heart. Poverty, women's rights, disaster relief, wildlife conservation, and global road safety. Michelle's been a movie star for 40 years now. She's played kung fu masters, spies, starship captains, and superhero mums. In 2023, Michelle made history by becoming the first Asian to win the Best Actress Oscar for her role in Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. It's incredible that a girl with stage fright could turn her shattered ballet dreams and amazing stunt skills into superstardom. How did she do it? By working hard, fighting her fears, kung fu kicking her challenges, and never giving up. That's Michelle Power. You can be like her too. Find your power and use it.